Welcome back to Trojans Live. I'm your host, Keely Orr, joined by the quarterback, Max Brown. Our next guest is a new face for USC football this spring, defensive lineman Anthony Lucas. Anthony, like I said, you're a new Trojan. What has the transition been like so far for you?
It's been great. It's been very welcoming, especially coming to a room like Coach News. So,
what's a more difficult transition, moving to a new school, new city, new university, or the football side where you're having to learn a new scheme and the on-field component?
I'd probably say getting a feel for the scheme and the system a little bit, but I feel like Coach Newell did a good job of helping me just learn it fast, and I was able to go and tap in with some of the people on the staff who've been helping out. So they were always around when the coaches were out recruiting. So.
In that sense, I'm just curious about your mindset heading in because you're a redshirt freshman. Does it feel like a freshman year all over again now that you're learning a new place, a new scheme and whatnot?
Nah, I didn't get the redshirt last year because I played in I think 6 games. But it's just it's just starting fresh, I guess, at a new place. But it's Coach New is just throwing you into a fire, it kind of was.
I know, sorry to cut you off. I know in my experience, practices got a lot easier once you had real game reps and real live reps, because then practice felt slower and you're able to just play faster. In that scenario, those 7 to 8 games that you had experience last fall, what areas did you grow the most that you feel now this spring?
I'll probably say understand and feel and timing of what things have to be, and probably more leverage, especially coming to Coach Newell. I'd say he's been helping me understand it's not everything has to be trying to attack all the time. You got to make sure that there's times to do certain things and there's times not to do it, and which it's aligned to a sign. So he's going to put you in the best position possible to make a play, and every play can be made.
How do you describe the chemistry in the defensive line room right now? There's a lot of new guys, new faces.
I mean, we've been doing a good job of keeping everybody in the loop of things. We've been doing a lot of group activities and stuff. So it's been really good to get to know most of the guys. I think I got a pretty good connection with everybody so far in the defensive line room.
I saw in an interview you said you like Warren Sapp, Von Miller, and Myles Garrett. And yes, all 3 of those guys are defensive linemen, but they're all completely different skill sets. How does what pieces do you take from each of those guys? And I guess skill set wise and position wise, what can SC fans expect from you in that regard?
I just guess mixed tool set. I like to take everything. I feel like I'm able to do some things, and in some aspects that might not be able for people on my side, so just have to see.
There you go.
The field.
Can't wait.
Yes, sir.
Now you had a choice in picking your number, right?
Yes, sir.
So,
yes, ma'am.
So you're good. It happens all the time. Number 6, I feel for defensive linemen is kind of rare, right?
They got you the single digit. How'd you score that?
That's just kind of came in with that gotta come in single digits. If I'm gonna go somewhere, it's just obviously A&M gave me one when I went there as a freshman. So
that was a non-negotiable in your recruitment.
Sure, that has to come with it.
What other stuff was non-negotiable in your recruitment?
I think that's about it.
That's about it. The jersey number, priorities.
Yes, sir.
Were you attached to number 6, or was it just a single digit?
Just any thing I felt would look good. Everything was pretty much taken though. So there wasn't that many options. But 6 is a good. I'd like 6. So
6 is swaggy. I wish Sean was here because Sean had the most our co-host, who's usually sitting here, he had the most unswaggy defensive line number. He was 80?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
He had the tight end number.
He had the tight end number, exactly. And he was a D tackle from the jump. If you had to go double digits, what would the number be? You're not looking as fast, not as slick. What would you go with?
I'll probably have to either 22 or
You're
11.
still cheating it. You're
Do
still cheating.
you feel me? I'm gonna cheat 22 or 11.
No 90s.
Nah, it's gotta be something close.
You're going to be in the NFL in no time, and we'll have to get you a 90s there. I guess they switched their rules too.
Nah. You're gonna keep it rolling. Try to at least.
Unique. I love it. So, there's the USC when you are a prospect, and then the USC once you're here and you experience it. What have you experienced from this football program and its culture?
I guess just like how much we value relationships, I guess, and relationships with the coaches as well, making sure that we're always going in and doing extra things and not having them to like ask us to go up and do meetings and stuff. That's what like one thing I feel like is like different about here than some other places might be. Like coaches trying to get on your back, but now they're gonna let you like if you really want it, you're gonna go and make the time for it. You feel me? So that's I feel like one thing.
Was USC on your radar coming out of high school?
Yeah.
Different staff, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was just Dante. Like, I knew he was just, like, the temporary head coach. So, like, I didn't know who was going to be, like, the real head coach before, like, time came. And, like, I knocked him off, and I put UCLA in. And then that was, like, I only went from a top 5. So it was, like, I think it was Notre Dame, UCLA.
Quite the two schools to rattle off there.
Alabama.
We got you now. That's all that counts.
Yeah, I think LSU, and I don't know. I don't remember if LSU. No, I don't think LSU was because that's when Brian Kelly went over there. I can't remember the other one, and then Texas A&M.
Well, you're a Trojan now.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
You feel me? Yeah, I'm a Trojan now.
You're a Trojan now.
Yeah.
Well, your first chance to see Anthony live in Cardinal and Gold will be on April 15th, like I said, for USC's spring game. Tickets are available now, so be sure to check it out.